Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. The Mac Mini M5 is set to be one of Apple's most exciting upcoming releases in the compact desktop space. Known for its minimalist design, powerful performance, and accessible pricing, the Mac Mini has become a favorite among students, developers, video editors, and even small businesses looking for a capable desktop without the bulk. With the M5 chip series, Apple is preparing to push the Mac Mini's potential even further. Based on TSMC's 3nm architecture, the M5 and M5 Pro promise better performance per watt, faster GPU rendering, and enhanced AI capabilities, all while maintaining the Mac Mini's signature small footprint. Unlike Apple's larger desktop offerings like the iMac or Mac Studio, the Mac Mini has always struck the balance between affordability and versatility. It fits into any workspace, connects with almost any display, and offers a starting point into the Apple Silicon ecosystem without the premium price tag of a MacBook Pro or Mac Studio. This upcoming upgrade is especially important because the M5 series aligns with macOS 26 Tahoe, which introduces Apple's most advanced AI-driven features yet image playground for creative visuals, Genmoji for personalized emojis, AI-enhanced writing tools, and a futuristic liquid glass interface. All of these tools are designed to work best with Apple's newest silicon, making the M5 Mac Mini an essential upgrade for users who want to stay ahead. Introduction and leaks. Apple is internally testing two new Mac Mini variants with identifiers J873G, likely the base M5, and J873S, likely the M5 Pro. The overall look is expected to stay identical to the 2024 M4 series, suggesting this is primarily a spec bump, not a redesign specs. Based on leaks and predictions, chips M5 and M5 Pro, manufactured using TSMC's 3nm process. Performance expected to offer 15 to 25% performance improvement over the M4 improved GPU capabilities, possibly making the Mac Mini a contender for light to moderate gaming. Setups. Connectivity. Likely improvement with Thunderbolt 5 support and Wi-Fi 7 software ships with macOS 26 Tahoe, which introduces AI-powered features like Image Playground, enhanced writing tools, Genmoji, and the liquid glass interface. Release date and price. Some sources point to late 2025 October. November. Others suggest a possible shift to early 2026 spring. Community forecasts based on past release patterns suggest March, June 2026 may be more realistic pricing, expected to mirror M4 lineup. M5 Mac Mini starting at $599, with 16GB RAM and 256GB storage. M5 Pro Mac Mini, starting at $1,399, with higher configurations for professionals. Apple may continue selling M4 models at a discount. Next-gen Apple Silicon, M5/M5 Pro. What it is Apple's follow-up to the M4 family, built on second-gen 3nm, which already delivered the world's fastest CPU core, bigger GPU gains, including a 2x faster ray tracing engine, and major memory bandwidth bumps on the Pro/Max tiers. The M5 generation is widely expected to iterate on those gains. Why it matters: expect higher single-thread and multi-thread performance, better sustained performance per watt for 24/7 desktop uptime, and smoother pro workflows. Status. Apple is testing M5 class Mac Mini models. Internally, identifiers like J873S/J873G were spotted, which strongly suggests a spec bump generation is coming. Performance uplift. Numbers remain rumor level until launch. Much faster on-device AI, Neural Engine plus CPU ML accelerators. What it is: M4 already doubled Neural Engine speed versus the prior gen and added enhanced ML accelerators in the CPU. M5 should push this further. Why it matters: faster local model inference, better Apple Intelligence features, and snappier creation tools, transcription, image generation, coding assistance, without round-tripping to the cloud. Status. Direction is clear from M4 M5. Exact tops or latency numbers aren't public yet. Deep integration with macOS 26 Tahoe and Apple Intelligence. What it is: confirmed. OS features. macOS 26 brings a redesigned liquid glass look, faster spotlight, live activities on the desktop, a system-level games app, a phone app for Mac that can take cellular calls via iPhone, and broad Apple Intelligence upgrades. Why it matters: even a headless desktop benefits. Richer notifications, better app search launch, and AI-assisted writing. Creation baked right into the OS user experience. Status: macOS 26 is official and M5 Mini would ship with Tahoe, or get it day one. Thunderbolt 5 I/O with 120 gigabits per second bandwidth boost. What it is: TB5 more than doubles peak throughput versus TB4 for bursty tasks, like loading massive project files, while staying backward compatible with older TB/USB-C gear. Apple enabled TB5 on M4 Pro/Max, including Mac Mini, M4 Pro. Why it matters: faster external SSD arrays, high bandwidth capture devices, multi 4K/6K monitor docks, and quicker media offloads. Very likely to remain on M5 Pro Minis. Base M5 may stick with TB4 just like M4 did, to be confirmed at launch. Triple display support and higher peak resolutions/refresh rates. What it is: current baseline. Today's M4 Mac Mini can drive up to 3 external displays. Config depends on model/resolution, with options like 8K 60 or 4K 240 on HDMI. M4 Pro Mini supports up to 3 6K 60 displays. Why it matters: clean, cable-light multi-monitor setups for coding, trading, editing, or analytics without external GPUs or dongle chaos. Status: expect M5 to match or slightly expand these matrices, and benefit from TB5's DisplayPort 2.1 tunneling where applicable. Final combos land at launch. Pro grade media engine, ProRes, HEVC/H.264, AV1 decode. What it is: Apple's fixed function blocks accelerate ingest, playback, and export. Since M3 Max added hardware AV1 decode, M4 Pro/Max doubled down with more encode/ProRes units. M5 should continue the trend. Why it matters: smoother multi-stream timelines, less CPU/GPU fan-out for proxies, and cooler, quieter long renders. Status: exact. Similar or modestly higher ceilings on M5, final SKUs TBD. Networking, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth. What it is: current baseline M4 Mac Mini uses Wi-Fi 6E. The Pro model kept that but gained TB5. Apple platforms do support Wi-Fi 7 in 2025 in some product lines. So an M5 Mini could jump, but that's speculative until Apple says so. Why it matters: Wi-Fi 7 would mean better stability and higher peak throughput for large file copies and low latency game streaming. 6E is already solid if you have 6 GHz coverage. Status: possible upgrade on M5. Not confirmed. Thermals, acoustics, and the tiny 5x5-inch chassis. What it is: Apple redesigned the Mac Mini with M4 first major refresh in 14 years, shrinking the footprint to about 5x5 inches, adding a sloped base for airflow and front ports for convenience. An M5 Mini would almost certainly reuse this improved enclosure/thermal design. Why it matters: whisper quiet sustained loads, easier desk placement, and actually usable front I/O on a tiny desktop. Ports that fit modern desks. What it is: current baseline, headphone jack plus front USB-C, rear HDMI plus Ethernet, and multiple Thunderbolt ports, TB4 on base M4, TB5 on M4 Pro. USB-A is gone on the newest design, so plan for a hub if you need legacy gear. Why it matters: cleaner setups, fewer dongles for current peripherals, and much higher headroom for Pro docks and fast storage on Pro variants. Reality check: what's solid versus speculative? Solid today. macOS 26 features. M4/M4 Pro capabilities, TB5 on Pro, triple display, unified memory limits, redesign. These set the floor for what an M5 Mini will deliver. Likely on M5. Higher CPU, GPU, NPU performance within the same chassis. TB5 on Pro. Equal or better display codec support. Apple is testing M5 Minis internally. Speculative: a jump to Wi-Fi 7 and exact perf percentages tops. Wait for Apple's spec sheet to lock those down. If you're on the fence about buying a Mac Mini, the M5 generation is shaping up to offer meaningful upgrades, particularly if you're into creative work, productivity, or mild gaming. The design remains sleek and compact, but the internals promise smarter, faster performance. Best time to upgrade? If you're okay waiting, aim for late 2025 or early 2026. Otherwise, current M4 models still offer excellent value today. The Mac Mini M5 represents a crucial step in Apple's silicon journey. While its design may not change dramatically, what's inside will define how users experience desktop computing over the next few years. With faster performance, stronger graphics, better connectivity, Thunderbolt 5, Wi-Fi 7, and AI-integrated software, the M5 and M5 Pro are set to make the Mac Mini more appealing than ever. For everyday users, it means snappier multitasking, faster app launches, and better future-proofing. For creative professionals, it brings improved GPU rendering, video editing capabilities, and gaming potential in a device small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Apple's pricing strategy is expected to remain aggressive, keeping the base M5 Mac Mini at $599, making it one of the best value-for-performance desktops in the Apple ecosystem. The higher-end M5 Pro model at around $1,399 will give power users a serious workstation option without needing to jump to a Mac studio. Whether you're a developer writing code, a designer editing 4K footage, or a student looking for an affordable Mac, the Mac Mini M5 looks like it will deliver flexibility, performance, and longevity. If you're currently on an Intel-based Mac Mini or an M1 model, waiting for the M5 could be the best decision. It's likely to offer the kind of leap that makes an upgrade worthwhile. For those on an M4, however, the improvements might be more evolutionary than revolutionary, depending on your workload. One thing is clear: the Mac Mini M5 isn't just a small computer, it's a powerful tool wrapped in simplicity. A desktop that proves you don't need a giant machine to achieve massive results. As we move closer to the rumored late 2025 or early 2026 release, all eyes will be on Apple to see just how far the Mac Mini can go in redefining compact desktop performance. If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe.